Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be, with great powers come great responsibility. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So this is an old adage that goes all the way back to the BC days, and it's been utilized throughout the centuries. Winston Churchill said it in the early 1900s. The most recent person, to my recollection, that resonates with me is Spider-Man. In the Spider-Man comic book, Uncle Ben said that to him. And Spider-Man, who was he? He was a superhero. And who are you? You have a superpower, and you are absolutely amazing and loved and beautiful. And this superpower is identifying and recognizing the narcissistic abusive cycle, because most likely you're on my channel getting educated, comparing notes, comparing your relationship or relationships, and how they affected you for a period of time, which was the length of the relationship in the narcissistic abusive cycle. And this is now your new superpower. If it isn't now, it will be very soon, when you put more education into yourself and understanding, and you don't blame yourself, you don't fault yourself. You realize that this narcissistic relationship that you were a part of, it is nothing more than a huge message. It's a wake-up call. It's something for you to utilize going forward to benefit yourself. It is your new superpower. Now keep in mind, if the relationship ended for you recently, let's say, a couple days, weeks, months, perhaps this message isn't quite for you yet. In time, in your time, it will be. I can assure you, if you do the inner work, if you heal properly, if you understand exactly that this relationship was meant to happen, because there is no such thing as on this planet as a coincidence. Remember, you are meant to be exactly here with me right now, watching this video, as I am meant to be creating this video in this exact moment. If you weren't meant to be here, where would you be? That's right, you'd be somewhere else, which proves the point that there's no such thing as a coincidence on the planet. You're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment in time. Getting back on track, your superpower, with great responsibility comes with you get my point. With great power comes great responsibility. What it means is you now need to insulate yourself, protect yourself, have boundaries. Understand that not everybody on the planet has your best interest at heart. They actually never have. And it probably took you a long time to understand this, that there are many different types of people on the planet, and one type is a narcissist. What does the narcissist want to do? They want to extract things from you. They want to extract your resources, which are not limited to your finances, your looks, your social circle, your time, your love, your empathy, your effort, your accessibility. All the things that you provide or provided for the narcissist, they took from you. And just when you thought they couldn't take any more, they did. They took again. And now here you are on the channel, becoming educated, getting and gaining wisdom, comparing your situation, your relationship, and adding your insight to your experience with mine and many others on the channel in the comments section. So with great power comes great responsibility. It's so true. You're now going to be held accountable for your own actions, meaning you now have and or are getting the education, the wisdom on narcissism, and this is a superpower. It sincerely is. And why is that a superpower? I'll tell you. Like I mentioned frequently on the channel, unless you go through a toxic narcissistic relationship, you don't know firsthand what others have experienced, because you can read all the books you want to, you can take all the classes, you can watch all the videos, and my hope is you're gaining wisdom on the topic. But if you haven't actually experienced a relationship with a narcissist firsthand, you can't put yourself in our shoes. It's nothing against you. It's not good or bad. As a matter of fact, it's actually good, because if you haven't experienced the narcissistic relationship, that's a great thing. However, flipping the coin, if you have, it's now your new superpower. I hope you're getting this message. This is a message of inspiration, of hope, of growth, of your journey, of responsibility, of making your life and those loved and trusted ones around you better. That's the whole purpose. Because if you have the wisdom, or let's say if you have the superpower and you don't utilize it, then what good is the superpower? Think about it for a minute. You are a special individual. The reason what makes you you and makes me me is our uniqueness. Of all of the experiences we've gone through up until this point in time exactly have made you who you are. And after you watch this video, all the experiences you will have afterwards will continue to add on to who you are. Remember, each and every day you wake up, it's a new opportunity to reinvent yourself, to become the best version of yourself possible, to do new things, to carve new neural pathways in your brain, to take chances, to go and reach out into the unknown, to try new things. Example, Create a website, start a business, take a class, teach a class, read a book, write a book, go travel. Do what you want to do. Do things that fulfill you, because when you're in the narcissistic relationship, you are living for the narcissist. Remember, if it was a business relationship, the narcissist consumed your time. Certainly after hours, certainly by email, text, phone calls, perhaps you were working weekends. If it was a romantic interest, this person had you on a yo-yo going up and down. You never knew who was going to be, when the front door opened, you didn't know who was going to be there, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. You didn't know. You were being gaslit. You were walking on eggshells virtually every day for the relationship. Same thing if it's a sibling. You never know what you're going to get. Maybe today you get a little bit of niceness and kindness, but tomorrow you get nothing but envy and putting you down because you have it so much better than they do, when in fact you worked hard to get where you are. Maybe it's a friendship, and this friend is always taking advantage of your time, consuming your time. You are being the sounding board. You are being the punching bag. You are consuming their energy, their toxic energy, so they can feel better, and they leave you with what's left over, which is they consumed your positivity, dumped all of their issues and problems and negativity on you, and again, you hung up the phone feeling anxiety or anxious, and you're like, why did I do that? I feel so horrible. And then the other person on the phone, who turns out to be the narcissist, they don't care. They're loving life. Why? Because they got to vent. They got to get supply from you. They got to crush you and take all these things from you. But you didn't know any better. Now you know it, and this is your superpower. And with your superpower comes great responsibility, which means you need to have boundaries. You can't be a people person. You can't be a yes person. You have to learn how to say the magic word no. You need to know that you come first, second, and third, and you are the priority. Above all, you need to recognize that this is life, and life is not linear. We have good days and not so good days. Each and every day is a new opportunity to grow, learn, or as I mentioned on the channel, learn, grow, and teach if you can. Having the ability to teach is one of the most beautiful things on the planet. To share your wisdom, your experiences, your insight with other individuals. That's exactly what I do each and every day, and I suggest you do the same. You see, if you have a lot of knowledge about a particular topic or subject, or many topics or subjects, and you're not utilizing these to better yourself or this planet called Earth, then what are you doing? You're not using your superpowers. You're really not. So get out there, do new things, create new dreams, create new memories, make new friends, travel, get out and live life. Because when you were in the narcissistic relationship, you were subservient to the narcissist. What you were doing is you were living their life, and you were being consumed and taken advantage of and manipulated. And eventually, this manifests itself physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and also financially. Play that again. It's true. But now if you are out of the toxic narcissistic relationship, all this energy goes back into yourself. And in time, in your time, when you heal and or have healed, you understand my message here. Your education on the narcissistic abusive cycle, it is a superpower. It's unlike anything you ever even thought possible. And remember, I mention this on the channel frequently. There are 3 versions of you. There's a version of you pre-meeting the narcissist. There's the version of you in the narcissistic relationship, which is when you were in the narcissistic fog. You had no idea who you were, what was going on. You lost your identity, you lost your sense of self and all of your resources. Then there's the version of you post-narcissistic relationship after you have healed. This is when you are a superhero. You are using your superpower because you don't give away your energy or your time or your resources to other people any longer unless it's a reciprocal relationship and it benefits you and them. We have been punching bags. We have been stepped on. We've been abused. We've been manipulated during the narcissistic relationship. And I know it's tough love. I have to say it. It's true. But now this is some of the DNA that makes you you because you've come through the fire and you can now rise through the ashes like a phoenix and have your superpower and use it for the betterment of yourself and those trusted loved ones around you. Another example before I close the video is wisdom. We all have wisdom, and I will do a video on this very soon. Each and every one of us is wise in some capacity, some more than others. That's not the point. The point is you need to share your information with the world. If not now, when? So if you have wisdom or if you have education or experience in certain topics, no matter what they are, use these superpowers to benefit others. Share what your knowledge is, your wisdom, your insight. It's beautiful. It will fill you up. It will help contribute to make this planet called Earth a better place. More importantly, it will leave the toxic narcissistic relationship or narcissists in general in the past. We don't give them our energy anymore. We don't give them our time. We put them in the past and move forward. This is once we've healed, of course. But your superpower, it's amazing. Example, before I close the video. Let's say that when you were a kid, if someone were to tell you that, there's going to be a really rough period of time in your life, and then after you get through that period of time, you're going to see the world through a brand new, different set of eyes, and you're going to become awakened and aware. and someone told you that, number one, would you have believed it? I don't know. Number two, did it happen to you? Yes, I'm sure it did, because you made it this far in the video. And number three, now this is your time. So whether you're 20, 30, 50, 80, or older, it doesn't matter. You're living life. Make it the most. Enjoy each and every day. We are not promised to be here tomorrow, none of us. So you need to capitalize on today and live your best life, leaving all the toxic, narcissistic energy in the past, not giving it any attention or time, and moving forward, investing in yourself and those loved and trusted ones around you. Guys, I hope you get the message. It's absolutely amazing, and it's so true. It's absolutely amazing. With your new power comes great responsibility. Really get my message. Understand it. It's true. It's true. It's more true now than ever. It's completely a fact. Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay true, stay blessed. Utilize your superpower and understand it does have great responsibility. You need to utilize it in the right way. Benefit yourself and those loved ones around you. Guys, you are not alone, no matter where you are on the planet. Have a great afternoon and continue to become awakened and aware. And if you can, share this video with others. Get the word out. God bless you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great afternoon. Bye. And check out Spider-Man. Spider-Man was one of my favorite, still is one of my favorite comic book heroes of all time. I used to collect his comics when I was a kid, and I love Spider-Man. You should too. All right, I love you. Bye.